Hello everyone, today our topic is about percentage yield, and percentage yield can be defined as actual yield divided by predicted yield into 100. Okay, so yield, as you can understand, that it is basically related to the product. Okay, yield, production, how production in terms of percentage. Okay, production in terms of percentage. So whenever we are calculating yield in terms of percentage or production, when we are going to calculate production in the form of percentage, we usually do this through this formula. Actual yield is the yield that has been actually produced during any chemical reaction, and predicted yield is the yield that we actually predicted it. Okay, and sometimes prediction yield is also called theoretical yield in some books, theoretical yield. Okay, so this percentage yield is also can be defined as actual yield divided by theoretical yield into 100. Okay, so this is the formula and the concept related to percentage yield. Very easy. Okay, very important question, that for example ethane molecule react with chlorine, forming chloroethane and hydrochloric acid. So here 600 gram of ethane gave 148.5 gram of ethane chloride. So moles of ethane in 600 gram. So definitely you can calculate mole of ethane in 600. So given weight of ethane here is 600 gram. So you will divide molar mass of ethane is molar mass of ethane here is equal to 600 divided by molar mass, 2 hydrogen atoms, 12. Mass of carbon is 12 plus 6 hydrogen. Mass of hydrogen is 1. We will keep it as it is. So 600 divided by 600 divided by 30 comes out to be 20 moles. Okay, moles of ethane in 600 gram. Then moles of ethane if yield has been 100%. Definitely if moles of if yield had been 100%, if this whole ethane molecule is being consumed in the chemical reaction, 100% consumption. Okay, if all the 600 gram of ethane is being used in the chemical reaction, what will happen? That the mole of the ethane chloroethane will also be the same as that of the ethane. Why? Because here the stoichiometric coefficient of chloroethane is the same. Okay, if we apply the mole concept over here, we will get the same amount of chloroethane. So definitely logically we will see that 20 moles of chloroethane will form. Is that clear? Moles of chloroethane if in 148.5 gram. Okay, now 148.5 gram of chloroethane, 148.5 weight is given, and molar mass of ethane is okay, that's 12 2 carbon atoms, 12 multiplied by 2 plus 4 hydrogen atoms and 2 chlorine atoms, so 35.5 multiplied by 2, it's 99. So 148.5 divided by 99, it comes out to be 1.5. Okay, 1.5 moles. So 600 gram of ethane gives out 148.5 gram. It means 20 mole of ethane gives out 1.5 moles of ethane chloroethane practically. So percentage yield of, now we can easily calculate the percentage yield. We know that percentage yield is equal to actual yield. Actual yield is 1.5 moles. Okay, so 1.5 moles divided by predicted yield, that was 20 moles. Why 20 moles? Because if the reaction if this whole ethane was being consumed, was being utilized, so it would also be 20 moles. But here it is only 1.5 moles. So the theoretical is 20 moles multiplied by 100. So 1.5 divided by 20 multiplied by 100, it's almost 7.5%. So only from ethane 600 gram, only 7.5 gram of 7.5% of chloroethane is produced. Very less amount, very less. Next question, it says that what mass of chloroethane that have been produced formed if percentage yield had been 60%. So what will we do? We will find if the percentage is 60%, what will be the mass of chloroethane? So definitely we can manipulate this formula. Okay, so as if the percentage is 60%, okay, and we have to find the mass. Okay, we do not know moles of chloroethane, so moles of chloroethane is unknown. Okay, and moles of ethane is 20 multiplied by 100. Okay, so what will we do? We will put value of x. 60% is equal to x over 20. X as moles of the chloroethane multiplied by 100. So 60 multiplied by 20 divided by 100 is equal to moles of the chloromethane. Here if you 12. So here x comes out to be 12 moles. Okay, we can easily convert this 12 moles into gram weight. Okay, so C2H4Cl2 moles are 12. So we know that number of moles is equal to weight over molar mass. We can easily find weight as molar mass multiplied by number of moles. Molar mass, these are 99 multiplied by molar mass. Molar mass is equal, moles is equal to 12. So weight 99 multiplied by 12 is equal to 1188 gram. Okay, 1188 gram. Okay, so first the yield was 7.5%. Okay, so 7.5% yield. But if the yield is 60%, the mass of the chloroethane would be 1188 gram. Is that clear? Same way, there is a question, ethene reacts with chlorine and dichloroethane is formed. 140 gram of ethene. 140 gram of ethene gave 396 gram of ethane, chloroethane. So percentage yield of the reaction. So this definitely we should know that we have to find the moles. First we have to find the moles of both the reactant and the products, and then we can easily find the actual yield and theoretical yield. So in the first step we have to find the moles of ethene, that is equal to weight of the ethene over its molar mass. Molar mass 12 carbon, mass of carbon is 12 plus 2 multiplied by 2 atom of carbon, and here 4. Mass of hydrogen is 1. So 140 12 multiplied by 2 plus 4, 28. So 140 divided by 28 is equal to 5 moles. 5 moles of ethene. Now in the second step we have to find the moles of chloroethane, and its weight is 396 and molar mass is almost 12, 2 plus 4 plus 35.5 into 2, 71 plus 4 plus 99, 396 over 99 comes out to 4 moles. So 4 moles. 5 moles of ethene gives 4 moles of ethane chloride. Okay. So now if you see the equation is balanced. Okay. The number of carbon atoms, chlorine atoms, hydrogen atoms, all of these are so there is no need to balance the equation. Now if you say there is only 1 mole of if you consider 1 mole, okay, 1 mole of ethene gives 1 mole of ethane chloride, but here 5 moles of ethene gives 4 mole of ethane chloride. Okay, so the theoretical yield is almost, we will find percentage if theoretically if 1 mole here, 1 mole of ethane produces how much mole? 1 mole of 1 molecule of ethane, chloroethane. In the same way, 5 mole of ethene is used in the reaction. Definitely it also should produce 5 moles of chloroethane. Okay, but practically only 4 moles are produced. Okay, actual yield is 4 moles. So we will use this value of theoretical yield in the formula, that percentage yield is equal to actual yield divided by theoretical or predicted yield multiplied by 100. Is that clear? So actual yield is 4 moles divided by 5 moles multiplied by 100. So the yield is almost 80%. The yield is almost 80%. Is that clear? So the yield is 80%, it is not 100%. But if 5 moles of chloroethane is produced, we will have 100% yield. Okay. The same way, there is a question for you as a homework that ethane reacts with chlorine, and as a result 1 mole of chloroethane and 2 moles of hydrochloric acid is formed. 1.5 gram of ethane reacts with chlorine, 1.5 gram, and 1.29 gram of chloroethane is formed. So definitely, as usually as I did moles of ethane, you have to find moles of ethane, moles of chloroethane, and then percentage yield by calculating the moles of the reactant and product, and then moles of the chloroethane form that have been formed if yield is 80%. Okay. So if you solve the question, then please answer, write its answer in the comment section. And this was all related to the percent yield. I hope that you have understood the question and solve the question. This is your homework, and write the answers in the comment section.